I just woke up, but KSI Tommy Fury is going on this weekend, and I feel like I need to make the promotion a little bit better. Now, I've never made a trailer, and we have a lot of challenges ahead of ourselves. This is a lot better. Now, I'm a massive UFC fan, a massive fight fan, so I've watched trailers for all of these. Now that I actually gotta make it, we need to do some research and actually learn how to do this properly. Man, I'm looking mad scruffy right now, holy shit. Alright, so here's the trends I'm noticing thus far. There's always some form of commentary over it, telling a bit of a story, as well as these fighters. It's not just them fighting, it's always them telling a story too through their fighting, and even if it's like manufactured a bit, because I'm a pretty massive fan, and sometimes these trailers take a stretch, but at the end of the day, they seem to all encapsulate that feeling of making you want to throw down and fight. So it seems like one of our first objectives is gonna have to be researching a lot more on both Tommy Fury and KSI. Right now, KSI just uploaded a documentary yesterday, so I might watch both of these videos just to get some footage and just to get a feel. So most of these documentaries show like someone at their low, and then they kind of boost them up and make them elevate and make them better and show redemption. So in terms of this KSI documentary, this boxing one, just like watching it, gonna get a lot of clips from that. You know, a lot of the big hype moments are obviously gonna come from his fight and his success, so I don't know how much more I'm really gonna get from this. So let's check out the other one and see if we can get some more unique clips. Okay, so this one has a little bit more footage. It's also split between Logan and Dylan Dennis because that's on the card, but this video isn't even gonna touch on those two. But as I'm watching this, I think I want to make a more like unique experience than like a typical trailer for these, because they're mainly just hype, and I want one that's gonna tell a story. And I think using a lot of clips from the actual fighters could do that, but I am thinking this other method. We have another issue. I have to go to college today, but don't worry, we're still gonna plan on the way. There's still a lot more work to be done, but I gotta get going. It's about to be like 2 o'clock. So while I'm driving, I think I found the perfect song, and let me explain it to you. Alright, so I'm thinking about choosing a song that's like a pre-made mix, almost like an AMV. The thing is, it is from an anime, but KSI's into anime, and I also think it's really intense. It'll definitely fit the vibe. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna find every clip I need, but we gotta get to class. Like, we're already late. So I just did some light planning in class and started to get a bigger idea of what I was gonna do with the trailer. Alright, school gave us donuts, but I'm starting to work out how I want to do this. I did that all during class, like figuring it all out, actually piecing it together. And I think I can make a pretty decent product, but more than that, I think I want to make it pretty unique. And not like all these other trailers that are kind of just like no real storyline, or they kind of bullshitted it. That's why I want to use this anime thing, because it has like a deep speech that kind of relates to both of them. It may turn out a little weird, but I think I want to take that risk instead of just making something that everyone else has made. All right, we're back in the whip. It's time to head home, get to the edit. This is gonna be the real meat and potatoes. I've obviously never made a video like this, so who knows? Is it gonna be bad? Is it gonna be good? Who the fuck knows how this is gonna turn out? I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited. I think going for this bigger risk is worth it for me, because right, it's 24 hours we're editing this, and it's really way less than that. So we might as well go and try and be unique, because if we're trying to do some high production, like super cinematic type thing, it's not gonna work out. But if we give people something they've never seen before, they might actually be blown away by it. So that's definitely the move. So I will see you back in my room. We're back. I'm about to start the edit. Now, I'm not one of those people that can plan out everything too hard, so I'm just gonna see how this goes, and from there we'll get an idea of how this is about to shape up. I'll let you know about all the issues I'm gonna run into, because they're kind of inevitable. So we got some good news. There's like these things called Twix Store packs. I don't really even know what that stands for or means. They basically just have like a compilation of clips of like slow mode, and they kind of have some effects thrown on them already. So this will make my job a good bit easier to mix up all the clips. I just need to make sure it's cohesive. I think this is gonna be the song I want to use. This is like the speech I was talking about, and I was between using like the dub or the subbed, but I think this works. And sometimes the dialogue might not directly compare, but as you can see, it's pretty hype. And if you see like the retention chart here, this is like time to build up, and then this is like a big hit payoff. Okay, we just encountered our first kind of issue. See, a lot of these scene packs and highlights have these like watermarks on them, and obviously I don't really want that in the thing, because yeah, I feel like that just looks like really like overly shitty. Alright, so here's an issue, right? Here's like the first line of dialogue.
There's no point standing around. You'll only be showered by more boulders. Ready your horses on the double.
See, like the backtracking stuff is good, and you can like make a symbolism argument for it, but you know, maybe people will recognize it because like the backtrack music is really cool, and I don't know. I think my solution is I just cut it and I'm starting it at a different point now.
Be honest, all of us riding to our deaths.
Yeah, I think that's better. I think that works. Alright, I've made good progress. We're in the long haul now. Just gotta lock in and finish. This is probably the final update till I render this out, but like the only issue I'm having is like the quality of a lot of the non-KSI footage kinda sucks. Like all of the Jake Paul Tommy Fury footage looks really bad, but I think it's fine. This was basically a 3-hour edit. It's rendering now. I guess I'll warn you, I think it feels and watches more like an AMV than a trailer. It was 3 hours. It's not gonna be like the greatest thing you've ever seen, but let me know what you think.
Be honest, are all of us riding to our deaths?
Yes, we are.
And since we're dying anyway, you're saying that it's better if we at least die fighting?
I am.
But wait, if we'll die anyway, then who cares what we do? We could just disobey your orders, and it wouldn't mean a thing, would it?
Yes, you're precisely right. Everything that you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters as you lie bleeding out on the battlefield. None of it changes what a speeding rock does to a body. We all die. But does that mean our lives are meaningless? Does that mean that there was no point in our being born? Would you say that of our slain comrades? What about their lives? Were they meaningless? They were not! Their memory serves as an example to us all! The courageous fallen, the anguished fallen, their lives have meaning because we, the living, refuse to forget them! And as we ride to certain death, we trust our successors to do the same for us! Because my soldiers do not buckle or yield when faced with the cruelty of this world! My soldiers push forward! My soldiers scream out! My soldiers rage!
So I gotta make this channel, make this Twitter. It's not gonna take that long. It's just kind of annoying. And then this thumbnail. I'm not great with Photoshop by any means, as you can see. Is really bad. Finding an image took forever. Doing this whole masking thing took forever. That's the end of the video. Be on the lookout for an update video. Let me know what you thought of the trailer. Was this a cool topic? And hey, let me know if you want an update video in a couple weeks to see how it did after the event on Saturday. So don't forget, we're just getting started. We're gonna stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.